Well, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency in 49 of the state's counties ahead of the powerful Category 4 hurricane making landfall. Joining me now is Kevin Guthrie. He's the executive director of the Florida Division of Emergency Management and possibly one of the busiest men in Florida right about now. So I appreciate you taking time out for us. What message do you have for residents still in Florida's Big Bend region?
The message we have right now for individuals in the Big Bend region is you need to shelter in place. There is no time to go out and, go to a shelter, seek safety, go to the highest level point in your house, go to an interior room. You're going to have to shelter in place at this point in time. Rescue crews are not going to be able to come and help you until after the storm subsides. So again, if you can hear us and you're monitoring this station, please make sure that you're sheltering in place. Go to an interior location of your home. We will have eyewall landfall here imminently here in the next probably 30, 45 minutes.
I think that, I just want to sort of reinforce that point because I think there's going to be some people, they're going to look out the window and see some rain coming down, a little bit of wind, and they're going to think it doesn't look that bad right now. Why can't we leave?
Yeah, well, the biggest reason, especially in the Big Bend area, you may very well be in the eye wall of the hurricane. This happened in Hurricane Ian as well. People in Fort Myers Beach came out, with sun shining and there was no wind, no rain at all. You may very well find yourself in the eye of the hurricane. That is a very dangerous place to be. Again, you need to go back inside, seek shelter because the backside of the hurricane, the backside of that eye wall is often the most dangerous. So please make sure you're staying inside, stay indoors. We will give the all clear. Local emergency management officials will give the all clear. So please make sure you stay inside your home, stay inside your shelter, stay inside your business, wherever you're at right now. It's very, very important to do so.
So what are some of your sort of main concerns right now? I know sort of different areas some areas are going to, be vulnerable to storm surge. For some areas, it's really about the wind. What are you sort of the most concerned about?
Right now, what we're most concerned about is the 12 to 15 foot of storm surge. It's likely for the area between Cedar Key and Apalachicola Bay. That storm surge just in the last hour has come up almost a foot in Cedar Key and is continuing to rise. From that point, the secondary concern is going to be power outages. Of course, this is a heavily tree canopy area. Live oaks, pine trees, more so live oaks than anything else. Those live oaks have a very broad root system, not a deep root system. So we anticipate those going over onto power lines and leaving tens of thousands of people without power. Our power crews have already restored over 100,000 accounts overnight in the last 8 hours. We're very proud of the work they're doing. That's amongst those, as you already mentioned, 30,000 plus line workers we have working throughout the state. So first storm surge, secondary power outages, those are our primary two concerns right now.
Yeah, you guys know how to do this well, and you in particular have 30 years of experience in public safety and emergency management in Florida. I'm curious, over the last 3 decades, have you seen things change in the way people respond to storms and the type of storms that Florida has been dealing with?
Yeah, that's a great question, and thank you for asking it. Over the last 3.5 decades that I've been doing this, there's been a lot of technology advances, a lot of scientific advances in how we can track these storms. I remember back when I first started as a police officer, the error cone was 5 days, and the error cone was hundreds of miles. The National Weather Service, National Hurricane Center, those guys have gotten that really tightened down. The forecast intensity on this particular storm seemed to be off, but we always were preparing for the Gulf in the middle of the summer is going to have rapid intensification. We've seen that historically from a climatology perspective. So yeah, technology has come a long way. The science continues to get better and better at helping us predict these storms. So that's the biggest evolutionary change that I've seen in the last 3.5 decades. But again, what we've certainly been able to do here in the last 5 years is we've become one of the fastest emergency management response agencies. And that's not me. That's the men and women that are sitting back here behind me getting that stuff done. Yesterday we had over 450 responders in here as we gave the final briefing before we sent people home and did a transition last night. And they're the ones that get all the credit. They do a great job.
And, just a reminder, these are all people who live in the area. They're worried about their homes and their loved ones as well. But they're making sure that they look out for your family out there. Kevin Guthrie, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.